This week of Lonely Uncle Podcast is brought to you by Lonely Uncle Garments. I'm going to spice things up. You want to get everybody hot and ready like Little Caesar's Pizza? Then get yourself a t-shirt. Lonely Uncle stickers, t-shirt. And there will be, in honor of GOT, a winter collection. Because it's just so popular. Make sure you get that header. DM me at Lonely Uncle 40 if you want that header. Get it now. Get back in the game. Be relevant. Let's get it started. And you know what this music means. It's the arrival of Season 8 of Game of Thrones. Who's going to finally be the king, the queen of all the kingdoms, the 7 kingdoms? Do we know? Have you been reading your conspiracy theories? Do you have hypotheses, philosophies on who's going to end up on the end? Or end up on top? Is it going to be the couple, the incestual couple, which is coming back? It's kind of becoming a popular trend again. Holler. Do we know? I guess we don't. I guess we're going to have to sit back and watch. Do you know a person who's read all the books? Aren't they annoying? Yes, they are. There's nobody more annoying than somebody who's read all the books. I can tell you. Gosh. Season 8. Get that header. What's up, everybody? What a week. What a week. And if you know what's up, you know that Lonely Uncle had a great week. Because for the first time, after many, many years of just loving college sports, the Virginia Cavaliers are national champions. Yes, they are. And I got a couple friends that are Duke and Carolina fans, and the best part is just hearing them talk about it, because let's just face it, like that freshman class for Duke was supposed to be. Somebody tried to say they rivaled Michigan with Jalen Rose and Chris Webber. Oh, they're going to be better than them. And then from day one, I said, And you know why? Because I think it's more than basketball. I think it's, it's about the culture too. And I feel like Michigan, the Fab Five set a culture trend until this day. And I'm being for real. I wear black shoes with black socks. Because when they were coming up, that's what they wore. And I was like, I just felt like I was the man, right? And that Duke team, all they'll be is the team that had 3 top 5 picks that, won a few games on the buzzer, by the buzzer. Yes, they did beat Virginia twice, shooting 70% and a half from 3-point line, yada yada. But they're forgettable. And then, I know that Zion Williamson is a freak, but I found out his favorite thing is anime. Oh, anime? Oh, jeez. Oh, anime. So you really can't be an influencer if you like anime. Sorry. And that Fab 5 team, God, they were everything that I wanted to be growing up. So, congratulations to Tony Bennett and the Virginia Cavaliers. I am very stoked. It's been a great week. I'm still high off that euphoria, you know what I'm saying? And then, believe it or not, Tony Bennett, Tiger Woods won a major And yes, I'm talking about sports. And I'll get right back to the stuff that my other fans like to talk. I got a lot of fans. I got sport fans. I got fans that play board games. And I'll talk a little bit about that. Some topics to appeal to them. I have people that fish and hunt. Got fans that fish and hunt. So I might talk about that sometime. I got I got a lot of fans, so a lot of material. But Tiger Woods did win the Masters, which was amazing after that many years, kind of taking off. And I just love the way every new major he has a new girlfriend, or every time he makes that move. I like that in a person. You just got to keep on the move, baby. You can't be pinned down. You can't be predictable. You got to keep it moving, keep everybody guessing. So he has a new woman. I like that a lot about him. I don't know where he met her. I do like the fact that his kids were there, and I like the emotional response. I like that he played like a savage and just kind of held it together. I like on the 12 where he was conservative and he laid up while everybody else was hitting in the water. Don't understand that. Man, if I'm playing golf and the three people that are in front of me hit it in the water on a par 3, I'm going to say, what did you use? I'm going to go up a club or two because I'm not going to do what you three just did. And that's exactly what, it's unbelievable to me. I just don't get it. I don't get that. But anyway, if you watch the tournament, it was a huge payoff, But now, you got all these amazing things that happen. And it's just been really cool. It's been really weird. So, hope you had a great week. Then Playing Us In, or that song, is going to be Game of Thrones. And I'm excited about the Game of Thrones because if you don't know what Game of Thrones is, it's pretty much a show that shows a little nudity here and there. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much its purpose. I think they just do it. They do a subtle way of just showing, some beautiful bodies. There's some beautiful bodies in Game of Thrones, and I just got done watching the first episode of the new season, and it's going to be kind of bittersweet because there's going to be only like 6 episodes or so I don't have to enjoy every one. But it was pretty good. But there was some backsides, and what I like about there's not just one-way nudity. There's two-way nudities. You know what I'm saying? Used to be back in the day, it was just women getting naked, and all the guys would be like, now, man, they should. What I like about Game of Thrones, it's realistic. Everybody, it's nudity everywhere, and it's exciting. If it doesn't say that nudity hitter, I love HBO, especially back in the day, because it just tell you all the bad things. It would list out all the things, the adult themes, and I'd be like, hey, be a young dude, you'd be like, yeah, I'm about to learn something today, bro. And Game of Thrones keeps it real like that. But I am interested in what's going to happen. It's just, first episode did not disappoint. A lot of raw dogging. There's a lot of raw dogging in this, And, there's a lot of, some passion. That was back in the day when it was just, you met somebody, it was passionate, dude. In the moment, bro. And you just, you just got into that. And you just let your emotions take over. But yet you still have to, be cerebral and think things through because you got a kingdom to run, and you got to think about your future, and you got to think about the ties you have. It's political, but yet it's beautiful because you got that fur on. You got that fur on, okay? And that was before PETA. I think PETA actually is going to show up in the end of the season. PETA's going to come in and be like, can't wear that fur. And that's going to be the beginning of PETA. Spoiler alert. They're going to be like, Jon Snow, where you wearing those thick furs, bro? Where you wearing those thick furs? But yeah, very excited. Very excited for the new season. And that's it's pretty amazing. But yeah, we're gonna see where this goes, and I'll probably talk about that, throughout the next few weeks, on the podcast, because I know I have a lot of people that watch that. And if you don't, what's wrong with you? Nah, I'm not gonna. Hey, I got, dude, man, there's not, dude. Star Wars trailer showed up, and everybody, of course, goes out of their mind, out of their mind. And let me go ahead and tell you this right now: I will not take a second to watch the new Star Wars trailer. Do you know why I'm successful? It's because I'm counting my money. I have no time to watch Star Wars. Never watch Star Wars. Never will. Don't convince me. Don't say, dude, it delivered. I could care less. I could care less. Take your trailer. You know what I'm saying? You can have it. You can have your trailer. Because, when it comes down to it, I decided to do other things besides. I decided to do other things besides watch Star Wars. Okay? And am I a hypocrite? Yes. Because I just talked about Game of Thrones. And is Game of Thrones and Star Wars the same thing? Yes. But one now is owned by Disney. So you're not going to see that side hitter. You're not going to see, that nudie nude. You know what I'm saying? So, so is it not as good? I would say yes. It's not as good. So, that's pretty much what's up, man. That's pretty much and I will not watch that. That's ridiculous. So dumb. Man, is there anything worse than Star Wars guy? Star Wars guy. Get out of here, bro. Alright, so, just to kind of talk about a cool thing I saw on the news. I saw that Charlize Theron came out and said, and I guess this is related to me because I am the lonely uncle. But Charlize Theron came out and said that she is sick and tired of being single and she's ready for love. And, I really, one thing that I'm going to have to get used to, that I get more and more popular, and I get a couple different followers every week. I get 2 more followers. I'm just chipping away at it. I'm persistent. I'm going to keep at it and keep doing this thing and making my people happy. But one thing I know is, eventually I'm going to be too popular. There's going to be, I'm just going to blow up. I'm going to go viral. It's inevitable, because you're still listening. You're still listening, right? And you're my fan, and I believe in you. You believe in me. I deliver the goods. I'm in the clutch, I want the ball. I'm not looking around the past, and if I do see somebody open, I'll hit them, and then they'll have the confidence to knock down the shot, but but one thing that I've noticed is that, Hollywood types are not really like me. I'm going to have to get used to the Hollywood types. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not really Hollywood. But, that's inevitably where I'm going to end up. But Charlize Theron, who was an amazing actress and a beautiful woman. You probably have heard of her. She was in that movie Monster. And she dressed up and basically, she was pretty much a creature in that movie. But her acting is superb. But anyway, she was said, quote, she says she's ready for a man to step up because they're soft. She's 43 years old, so she's around my age. And she says, I've been single for 10 years. It's not a long shot. Somebody just needs to grow a pair and step up. I'm shockingly available. By far one of the most beautiful people of all time, dude. Charlize Theron. 10 years single. The last relationship she had was with Sean Penn, who's not even a man. you know. So that kind of read that, and I kind of relate. I kind of relate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready. I guess it's on, in our culture now, it's up to the man to step up. Okay, so I guess maybe on my part, it's my fault because she's calling out all men and saying that they need to step up. I really can't blame, I really can't do the same, can I? I was thinking about this. But yet, that void of not being, being the lonely uncle, and Charlize Theron, it's amazing that she would share the same frustrations that so many other people, not just the lonely uncle, but so many other people are searching for. You know what I'm saying? They're searching for love. And, they might have had love before because, like, I was watching Game of Thrones tonight, and one thing I saw was Jon Snow along with Khaleesi, and somebody just came out and said, the dude without nuts said, nothing lasts. And that's the look I have, dude. Because right now, I wear this look because I would like this look. The fact that I could be an extra in the Game of Thrones at any moment. Like, they could call me and they'd be like, hurry up, we need somebody. We need somebody now. We don't have time to do makeup. And I would be like, gotcha, got it, got a fur coat. Just would put that on and go to the set. And it would be normal. I'd probably be a little dirty because, I shower. I even, when Game of Thrones was in season of shooting, I stay a little bit dirty. Just have a little, I might have a little dust right here. A little dirt. And I might have one of those things where I've got cut, but it's like from a razor when I was doing my eyebrows or something. But I'm always ready to go. And that's my look, baby. I don't know what I'm going to do after Game of Thrones, though. I don't know what look I'm going to go for. But I always wanted to be fresh on the set, so they can call me. And I would just arrive and they'd be like, that's our guy. There he is. And I don't know what role I'd play, whatever they needed me to play, but I was definitely fit for the role and I looked like I belonged there. And that's the look I have. And man, that might be the reason why I'm single for, what is it? Theron said, with 10 years. Man, man, I think the plight of the lonely uncle is what's so appealing. I think that's why people tune in. They want to know what's up. You know what I'm saying? They want to know what's up. And, it's just kind of like, they're like, oh my God, is he eventually going to find love? What's going on in his life? And I don't know, something about that article resonated with me, Charlize Theron, trying to find love out there and how it's not the easiest thing in the world. And a lot of people settle and it's hard, but I'm just glad that, some people are vocal and they show their vulnerability when it comes to that, because that's hard to do, Yes, lonely uncle, do you feel like you don't have, you're single? Do you feel like, it's incomplete? Well, yeah. Life's incomplete. You're always going to have, there's going to be some voids in your life. You got to learn how to live with them. But the fun part is the process. The process, right? Trying to find love, I think that's what keeps going. So if I see Charlize, I'm going to be like, hey, how you doing? I got this look. I'm ready. I would just want to be an extra on the Game of Thrones at any point, even though I'm in North Kakalaki and they shoot in New Zealand. Where's that? Is that the other one? Is that the other Lord of the Rings? I think shoots in North, but they shoot wherever the Game of Thrones shoots. So it's not around here. Maybe I'm pretty sure I saw Falls Lake though one scene. They were at a lake and it was like Falls Lake because Falls Lake is beautiful. Falls Lake has schools of dead fish. I remember last time I was in there, I was in the middle of a school of dead fish and it touched my foot. And if something in dark water touches your foot as you swim, you scream. And that's what I was doing. I was screaming. It was one of the most horrifying moments of my life. And I've never been back into the Falls Falls Lake since then. Okay, for the record, and I never will go back in there. Never. So, but anyway, so I just read that and it just kind of like it inspired me in a way because I like the way she's still looking for it, and I know that she and a lot of times she she gets frustrated and she probably has times where she's. Can you imagine a woman like Charlize Theron feeling lonely, like not having somebody? That's amazing to me. Have this beautiful woman that's that beautiful who's like, has that, like, man, I wish somebody would step up, and just be brave enough to let me know that they want to spend time with me. It just doesn't even make sense, does it? Something to think about. And I was thinking about that earlier. So, um, it's pretty, amazing. It's pretty amazing when you think about it. So another great week. I hope you enjoy everything, and I will be, I'll be out. I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be out and about. Tell you about my situation. Who I run into, who I'm trying to charm. Trying to get because it's not just Charlie's out there. It's a lonely uncle too. And hit me up, that DM. Hit me up if you want some garments. If you want some garments, I am up for that, man. And I'll give you a little bit of this and that, and it can go along. So have a wonderful, wonderful week.